now people are starting to get in. It is going to be so much fun, y'all. Totally different experience this year. And we'll get into all of that. I just wanted to get on live here so that everybody is kind of on the same page. I know there's been a lot of talk about the differences this year in TumblerCon, and I just want to make sure everyone understands, you know, what it is, how it's going to work, because it is a completely different scenario than last year. Totally different. Good morning, everybody. Hello. I love this event and I love seeing all these comments because we created TumblerCon as a way to bring people together all across the United States. And so y'all tuning in and saying, you know, hello from Canada, Washington, Texas, Massachusetts, all these different places. I love seeing it. I love that we can bring all these people together under one roof and do what we love the most, you know? Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is just kind of give you a run through of TumblerCon, how we have organized it this year, and how it is so much different than last year. And then I will answer all the questions at the very end. So TumblerCon last year, we hosted it at a big venue, and then we had different classrooms, different skill levels, different instructors. Everybody went home with a big bag of goodies. It included 8 cups, a bunch of glitters, water slides, all that sort of thing. We made it very specific, right? So like our peekaboo tumbler, we did flames, right? So everybody was required to do the flames, the peekaboo, that way. And then different instructors taught different, you know, techniques. That's one thing I did love about TumblerCon is bringing in different people to teach how they did it, right? It wasn't just me showing my way only. It was a lot of great minds together showing and sharing ideas and techniques. That is kind of one of the biggest bases of TumblerCon. So this year for TumblerCon, I'm trying to be more respectful of everybody's view on COVID. Now, in doing so, I feel like I did get a lot of backlash for that. So here in Texas, we are a very open state. Our governor is talking about removing the mask mandate. And I know some other places in the United States, that is just not even an idea. Like that is just so unfathomable right now. So here in Texas though, we are a very open state. All of our restaurants, I mean, are pretty much at capacity. You know, we're talking about removing the mask mandate, that sort of thing. I like to be respectful of everyone's choice to wear a mask. If you want to wear a mask, you are more than welcome to. No shame in that game. But those of you who, you know, don't find it necessary, then that is your choice. I just felt that with all walks of life coming together in one place, that maybe it wasn't as suitable to do hundreds or even thousands of people together under the same roof. I felt like that might not be the best thing for this year's TumblerCon. Now, next year, I totally intend on going back to good old-fashioned TumblerCon. I want it bigger and better than ever. I want what I had dreamed for this year. And it just didn't happen. So this year, what will happen is it's a craft house, okay? There are 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, kitchen, living room. There's even a massage room that we may toy with some ideas there. And then there's a giant craft room. Each person is probably about a 5 or 6 foot table. So much more spaced out than TumblerCon last year. TumblerCon last year, we had 6 foot tables and 2 people were sitting right next to each other sharing. This year you will have like a big 5, 6 foot table and you will be at your table by yourself. You will have your own individual turner, which I say individual, we're custom making turners. So it'll either have 3 or 4 right in front of you, whereas last year we only had the single turner. Now, that being said, this will not be a turner you take home with you. We will reuse for each event. So yes, we are all living together under one roof. If, and I know this is a big topic of concern, if you are local, you are not required to sleep there, okay? However, this is the venue. The venue is the same price whether you stay in that bed or not. I thought a lot of the fun of the experience would be that 15 of us get to hang out every night, play cards, play games, hang around, whatever it is we decide to do. It's a much more personal experience of all of us hanging out together, spending the weekend together, and then crafting throughout the day. We were given the option to have an all-inclusive food package. So that begins, I believe, Friday night. So everybody will check in Thursday afternoon. And what I wanted to do is, I feel like between me and whoever is assisting me, we could probably cart everyone to a local restaurant the first night. So the first night we will all go out to a restaurant. Again, Texas is open. And I will cover dinner. Okay, so we will do that. And then the next morning, just a simple breakfast, pastries, something easy. And then we will get our day started. Lunch, we can order Chick-fil-A because y'all know I'm a Chick-fil-A addict. I am still living off my points last year at Chick-fil-A, getting my free meals. So that's lasted a year. And then the restaurant will come in, serve dinner. They actually bring breakfast the next morning, lunch, dinner. They do the rest of it. So when we first get there, I will be sponsoring the meals. There will be some choices, obviously. Being that it's 15 people and not 300 people, we can definitely open up those options when Steel Magnolia is buying. That being said, the room situation. So like I said, there are 4 bedrooms. There's a 3-bedroom open, or sorry, I say 3-bedroom. It's a 3-bed open, and then there's a 5-bed and a 5-bed. I feel, and I know a lot of people are like, oh, I'm rooming with strangers. Well, the vetting process, excuse me, to purchase a ticket is much higher. I know and understand that everybody's coming together in one room. So I'm not putting tickets up for sale. Not anybody can just purchase a ticket. One, being that it's a limited number, I have to control and not sell out, and the system can't keep up. Y'all know how restocks are. I have to be very careful with those. So I will be invoicing people, which I'm going to have a form that you fill out. I want to know about you. I want to know if you're traveling with somebody, who you would like to room with, who you're comfortable rooming with, not rooming with. I know I've had a lot of questions about, can my husband come? Well, being in a room with, other women, I don't know that I feel comfortable putting a man in a room being shared with other women. It's, sorry, TumblerCon 2021. TumblerCon 2022, your husband can come, you guys can get your own, you can do whatever it is you want. TumblerCon 2021, this year, is probably gonna be harder for a male. Now, if you have a male and you have 4 other women who are like, yeah, we're all best friends, let's do this, then that's y'all's business. And as you know, fill out that form and tell me, hey, I want a room with these people. I'm okay that he's, you know, a male rooming, like y'all are in your own room. Y'all will have a key to your room. And then if there are, you know, if there's not a group of people, and it is individuals, you know, sharing a room together, I will have the ability to hold a lock and key where, I know a lot of people are worried about things being stolen. Okay. So if you're in a room where it is not a group of you who are best friends, that there is a stranger in there with you, I will hold lock and key. So when you guys leave in the morning, we will lock up. Anytime anyone needs to go into that room, I will be, or my assistant will be there assisting, okay? So that's how we are going to keep things secure, things safe. If you're still not comfortable with that, you're always welcome to put something in my room where it is under lock and key as well. In that room, it'll be just me and my assistant. I feel like that helps with the security of some things. So that being said, I'm working on basically the application to come to TumblerCon. I want to know who you are, who you want to come with. If you are fine sleeping on your own in a room with, you know, other people who you're not familiar with, and I need to know that. So I understand that TumblerCon this year has a lot of like controversy to it, and I get that. This event is not going to be for everyone. If you have issues with COVID, if you have issues rooming with other people, if you have issues paying the price of this ticket because you don't want to stay in this house, then this event is not for you, okay? You will probably better suited next year's TumblerCon, okay? So I know that this event isn't going to be everyone's cup of tea, and that's okay. This is completely different than most years, and it's not always going to be this way. So if you have been dying to come to TumblerCon and you are just not liking this, please don't worry. Going forward, we are going to go back to normal TumblerCon, okay? Trying to think of what else there is to expect. I know I have seen, I missed a lot of comments, I think. Nope. The venue from the airport is really not that far. So last year we were closer to Dallas Love Field. This year we are closer to DFW Airport. So DFW Airport, is right off of like 121, and it's like a whole intersection of highways. Basically what you need to know is this venue is in Corinth. It is between, it's on I-35, and it's between Lake Louisville and Denton. So if you want to pull it up on a map, find Lake Louisville and 35, just a smidge, a little bit north of that before Denton. So very close to the airport, which is why one of the reasons I chose this. I know people are coming in from the airport, that sort of thing. It is a house. It's on 3 acres. I can't remember if it's on the lake or near the lake. And so there's plenty of driveway space for any of those driving. Let's see, dates. I do have dates. Instructors, and I'll release the dates in just a few minutes. Instructors, I'm pretty much instructing by myself, unless, you know, someone there is like, hey, you know, let me go by all means. I know my instructors from last year, and if any of them are there and don't mind teaching a class, I mean, we're really just there together, crafting, having fun, sharing the experience. to play off something I said earlier, so first year's TumblerCon was very set in stone. You had to do this cup with these colors. It was very, very, you know, strict on what cup it was. This year, we'll probably predetermine which cups, just because we got to bring the cups with us, but it's going to be much more open. We're going to just give you a bunch of glitters, and whatever color floats your boat for that cup is up to you. Being that we're smaller and we're in this little craft house, there's room for us to bring our silhouettes. There's a Cricut already there. There's a computer there. There's a printer there. So we can bring our own water slide. We do have a water slide vendor. She's going to be donating some water slide for everybody. But they're bringing in, you know, we have much more variety in what we can do with being a smaller event. So that's a lot of fun. All the glitter samples are going to be bigger samples. Like last year you got a sample, but it was pretty much enough to make that cup. This year you'll probably get a bigger sample, 1 ounce sample. Some of them may do a 2 ounce sample. I mean, that's a whole bottle of glitter. So you're getting bigger quantities of things. I'm trying to catch up on my comments here. Comments. Yes, it is more of a retreat, less of a conference. So it should be, instead of TumblerCon, Tumblr Retreat, right? Okay, let me try to catch through some of these comments. Much more personal experience. Melissa, if you want to teach, you come on down. Hopefully Kimberly George will be there. I mean, we've been talking back and forth, never met the woman, but hopefully she can come. Yes, it's a smoke-free house. If you do plan on smoking, we'll have an area outside that you can do that. It's also going to be a lot easier because we have a whole house. We have outside. We can go outside. We can spray paint. We can dip, you know, hydro dip. I mean, we have so much more options being smaller and that sort of thing. Yes, if you don't know anyone, you are still welcome to come. Like I said, we will be taking applications and filling spot on a first come, first serve basis. So I will announce that, you know, hey guys, at 10 o'clock on Tuesday, I'm posting, you know, the application form. It will be a Google Docs, so I can see which order they come in, and I will just start filling spots. You will also have the option for multiple dates. You know, like, hey, I can come this date, fill me in where, you know, because if you're one of the first people, but, you know, the date you wanted is filled, you can still do choice number 2. That also helps me with putting groups together, you know, on the same date. You know, hey, my best friend Ann, Sue, and, you know, Georgina over here want to come with me. We are all okay with date number 1, date number 2. So there'll be choices. There will be room for, you know, us to put everybody together and that sort of thing. The price is $7.99. That includes your room. That includes food. Now, like I said before, if you're a local, you're more than welcome to go home at night. However, the price does not change. And you're missing out. You know, after we're done crafting and eating dinner, we're going to have fun. We're going to play games, hang out, that sort of thing. Oh, Kimberly, we did meet, didn't we? Dang. We did meet. I don't know. Yeah, I meet too many people. Sorry. Just ignore me. Ignore me, Kimberly. I'm sorry. Yes, you can request rooms with your friends. And that is like, I'm going to be able to let you list all the friends you want to come with. And as long as they fill out an application, we'll go off the first person. So if Georgina fills it out first and, you know, says, I want to come with these people, well, I'm going to go look for those people on the applications and match them all up and try to get everybody, together. Okay. Yes. So everybody, yes. So Robin, I think I just answered that. Everybody will fill out an application, but I'm going to go off the first person to submit it. Okay. So, as long as y'all have your applications in, right? Cause we're all sharing a house. I got to vet people out. As long as y'all have your applications in, I'm going to go off that first person, their dates, and like, I'm going to go that way. Kimberly. So there's the house holds 15 people. But me and my assistant will be there at all of them. So that leaves 13 available, beds and tickets. No, we will not be asking, vaccinated or COVID questions on the questionnaire. Like I said, Texas, we're a lot more open. We're very open about things. We're talking about removing masks, bars, restaurants. I mean, everything's open. That's just how Texas is. I know that's not everywhere, and that may, cause concerns for some, but that's how we're doing it in Texas. And I fully expect by the time TumblerCon rolls around that it'll be much, much more relaxed, even more so than now. So if that is a concern for you, you may want to consider holding off this year, and next year might be a better event for you. Okay. Julie, yes. If you attended TumblerCon last year, you will definitely have a head start on getting rooms. That's what I did promise the participants of last year. Okay, so I think I got through all the announcements. Let me announce the dates, okay? We have 5 of them. We have 5 different weekends. I was gonna do 6, but the month of August, it was school starting. I didn't know how well that was gonna work out, not just for everyone else, but myself. Getting my kids back in school, and it's Texas, and it's August, and it is hot. It is hot, y'all. Not that July and September are much better, but it's not August, okay? And I contemplated pushing one to November so that we could get the full 6, but then November, it's like starting to get holidays. I know people are busy with orders, which is why we kept October's pretty early. Okay, I see messages coming through. Okay, so dates. Are you ready? Write these down and I will post them later as well. The first TumblerCon retreat will be May 6th through 9th. Okay, that first weekend of May. June will be June 24th through 27th. July will be July 22nd through July 25th. So 22nd through 25th. August, we're skipping, okay? No, the pool, I don't think the house has a pool. September 9th through 12th. So I believe that's the weekend after Labor Day. And the last one will be October 7th through 10th. Okay, so one more time, May 6th through 9th, June 24th through 27th, July 22nd through 25th, September 9th through 12th, and October 7th through 10th. Okay. Oh, thank you, Amberly. She posted them all there for you. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So those right there are the dates. And again, I am finishing up things with my vendors to make sure that everyone's on board with numbers and that sort of thing. Virtual, we're still up in the air. We're trying to figure out the logistics of how to make that work. Not guaranteed yet, but we are considering it and working on if it's even possible. So there's that. If any of those dates do not work for you, or if this style of TumblerCon isn't your cup of tea, we will also be attending the Childs and Childs family reunion. I believe that is September, sorry, there's an automotive shop in there flying past here. Theirs is, I believe, September 30th through October 3rd, down in New Orleans. We will be there. It's kind of like a TumblerCon, guest speakers and goodies and all things Tumblr related. So we will be there as well. If you're not, you know, too keen on sharing rooms and that sort of thing, maybe check that out. Here they come flying through here again. Can you hear it? Can you hear that? Drive me nuts. Anyways, okay. Are there any questions that I can answer? Oh, one last thing. Last year's TumblerCon, we were able to transfer tickets. This year, we'll probably not be able to do that. Just because of the room situation and vetting people, that sort of thing. Obviously, if you come down with COVID, we'll figure that out on that. But yes, so applications, I don't have an exact date yet. What is today? Today's the 2nd, sometime next week. Okay, and I will announce that probably later this week, just to give everyone a heads up on where to go, when to go, and how to fill out the applications. The price is $7.99. That includes the house, which, you know, is where we will craft, where we will sleep. If you are local, you do not have to stay there, but it does not change ticket price. And like I said earlier, that is 8 cups. I'm sure we'll do pens. I'm sure we'll do shirts. Being that we're in this house, we will be able to do a lot more. Being in a small setting, we will be able to do things faster. We have so many great vendors already on board. Kelly over at Crystal Ninja is donating a beginner's pack. It's oh my, I'm just astounded by it still. So we've got crystals from Crystal Ninja. We have epoxy sculpt, fast set, quick coat, armor art, all of that fun stuff from Counterculture. We've got several different glitter suppliers. We have water slides. We have molds, all kinds of stuff. All kinds of wonderful vendors are coming together. I'm wrapping things up with them to get their final everything together. What else? Any other questions? There won't be really picking classes because we're all going to be doing the same class. Okay, so remember how I said we have more room to do things? Like, you're just getting a bunch of glitters, whatever color glitter you want to do. Like, for instance, right now, Power Wash and Unicorn Burst are popular. Well, if you're coming in October, those are probably going to be old news. There's probably going to be new things, right? So being smaller and being such a huge time frame, we have the ability to adapt, you know, as things come out. So as new techniques and methods come out, we will be able to, you know, change what we're doing in each class to fit trends in Tumblr making. Melissa, yes. I mean, if you want to be an instructor, if you purchase a ticket and you're there, you can definitely, you can teach whatever it is you want, girlfriend. If you do get an invoice, so you will fill out your applications, I will send invoices. You will have probably 48 hours to pay that invoice. You will be able to use Sezzle because it will be through Steel Magnolia's website. So Sezzle is an option. And so as long as your order is processed and go through, just remember you can't add cups, obviously, to this order. So it'll be one Sezzle block, okay? Okay, I'm trying to, I think I got up on questions. Any other questions before we wrap this up? And again, I will save this video in case you were late to the party or missed anything, and you can watch it over again if you missed any information. We went over dates, what we're doing, you know, how things are going, what's included. Am I missing anything? Yes, I figured Dawn's gonna be there. Dawn's gonna be part of one of the big groups coming. But I think that's part of the fun, y'all. I think getting groups of people together, and I still think it's gonna be meeting new people, because holding 13 people, 13 tickets per event, you know, I don't think that we have a group quite that big. So there will definitely be some new faces in there, getting to know people and that sort of thing. I think this probably isn't, well, it isn't how I wanted TumblerCon to go, but I think it's going to bring a new experience, a much closer experience, and a lot of good things are going to still come from this. Yes, Nikki, come. I hope you do. I hope you come. I like fellow Nikki's. Okay, guys, so I'm going to give it just another minute. If you don't have any more questions, I am going to wrap this up. Yes, I think smaller venue will make it a much easier experience, especially those, y'all remember my cup from last year? My anxiety cup. There's so many people I have anxiety, but there's glitter, you know. Yeah, I think it'll be a lot easier to make friends to those with anxiety, or, you know, introverts who like to stay to themselves. This is a perfect opportunity for you to get out there, meet other Tumblr makers, and still kind of, you know, keep in your shell. We won't have any vendors physically there. Just the way the house is set up, it's just not really ideal for that. But a lot of my vendors are sending in like promo codes for you to use and to use to shop online. Yeah. I'm very thankful that I'm in Texas, and that this event is in Texas. We have not been hit very hard by the whole COVID thing. I know a lot of places out there were, and just the idea of all of us living in one roof is just kind of mind-blowing. But that's how us Texans do it, you know? I love Texas. Yes, so we know that this would sell out quickly if we just put up tickets, and our system can't keep up with that. And then you also run into the problem, well, you know, 2 people from my group got a ticket, but the other 2 didn't, and now we have to go different weeks. The whole dates thing, groups thing, it makes it very hard. So that is another reason why we are going to do an application system where I'm going to take the first application. You're going to list who you want to come with you, as long as they have filled out that application, because there is a questionnaire. You know, I want to know who's coming. We're living together, sharing a house together. I'm going to be very selective in who I'm picking. if I could run background checks, I would. No offense, y'all. But we're all living together. I get that that's a safety and security just concern. And so we're doing our best with that. Like I said earlier, so this venue actually rents out the bedrooms as individual things. So you and your friends could rent out a bedroom, and another group of friends who you have no idea who they are renting out another bedroom, and y'all are sharing this house. We are renting the whole house. There will be no one there but us. But because of that, they have locks on these bedroom doors, okay? So we will be able to lock the doors. If you're in a room with not a group of people, like if you have not used your group to fill the whole room, and there are strangers and whatnot, I will have lock and key, and anybody who needs to go into the room, someone will escort them, either myself or whoever's assisting me that weekend. That way, you know, security, that sort of thing. I mentioned all this earlier, but if you have anything you don't still want to leave in that room, you're more than welcome to put it in my room, where it'll be locked at all times. So we understand, you know, a lot of the concerns and that sort of thing, and we're trying our best to make good of them. Yeah, COVID didn't get us, but I sure did. We were down, y'all, down. Don't run mine, don't run. I think I'm delayed, run. Plumps, ooh, I do have an update on plumps. Now that, you know, all those people went away. Plumps are on the railroad, and they're on their way to me, and they should be here in about 4 days-ish. We are going to open up pre-orders, I think. Check the Steel Magnolia group, because we will be announcing when we'll be doing pre-orders. Now, I literally had 2 containers on the same boat, the same one. They unloaded off the boat at the same time. Why one of them's on the railroad and the other one isn't is beyond me. But each one of those has an enormous amount of plumps. So we will pre-order one of them, and then the one that should be coming any second now right behind it. That one we will just put on sale as soon as they get here. So like I said, we have so many plumps coming. So many plumps. Okay. How many people per room? Oh, Dawn got that one. There's 5, 5, and 3. Don't hold me against it, but I think the 5s have like a ensuite bathroom. So those 5 people would share a bathroom. The other 5, same thing, have its own bathroom. And then myself and whoever's in the room with 3 will have their own shared bathroom. Not attached to the bedroom, I don't think. Equipment that you would need to bring, if you would want to bring a laptop to print water slides, cut vinyl, that sort of thing, we will have machines and printers there. I really think that's it. It's kind of like TumblerCon last year. Not everything will go home this year. So for instance, cups, paper plates, popsicle sticks, measuring cups. We're just going to have a bunch of them there. You will take home cups, epoxies, glitters, like your silicone mats. I don't remember what else. But you're still but again, bigger quantities of glitter. Yes, you need jammies, a toothbrush. Sorry, it went away. Some pit stick. Yes. You just need to bring pants. Okay, pants are required. Pants are required, y'all, at TumblerCon 2021. Yes, catch the replay if you're just tuning in. Larger wine tumblers, yes. Like I said, I have 5 containers. They're all kind of like within days. So the 2 on the same boat, yeah, I have 2 more on the same boat. So they're all and they're in like days apart. So they're on one of them. I can't tell you which one. They're on one of them. We are not requiring masks. Again, the whole Texas COVID thing. But if you are wanting to wear a mask, that is entirely your choice. It will not include the Turner. We will have stations, probably 3 or 4 Turners for each person. And those we will have to reuse for each event. And there are 5 of them. Okay. Any last minute questions? I'm going to wrap this up. I will save for replay. I feel like we touched on everything. Anything else you think of?
I didn't hear someone I was doing.
Yeah, no, she was doing inventory. Okay. All right. So, again, this is a once-in-a-lifetime TumblerCon. It will not always be small and quaint and personable. Next year, we fully intend to go back to good old normal TumblerCon, bigger and better than ever. But I think for this year, this is going to be awesome. This is going to be so much fun. So much fun because we're going to all be a bunch of besties. You be my bestie. Okay. Crystal's going to be my bestie. All right, guys. Hope you have a great day. Any other questions, please feel free to email us. It's info@tumblercon.com. We also have tumblercon.com where we will post updates and information as it comes in. Sorry, are there videos from last year? I don't have video, I don't think. I have pictures. They're on a hard drive at my house. I need to, y'all, just for time out for a moment, let me vent. I had this whole big, beautiful TumblerCon webpage designed. It was so extravagant and wonderful, and I loved every bit of it. And then it just disappeared one day. So TumblerCon is trademarked. And when we went through the trademark process, they were like, you don't have a website. And I'm like, yeah, I do. No, it disappeared. Big, beautiful one. All the pictures, everything was gone. However, last year isn't even in the same realm of this year. So pictures of last year, they're fun. They're a lot of fun to look at, but it's not what you will expect this year. So, all right, guys, have a good day. I'm posting this for replay, and I will let you know later this week when, where, and how to fill out an application for TumblerCon 2021. And I can't wait to see y'all there.